Hello, Leslie here with another plan with me. We're in my Erin Condren and we're doing the week of April 11th through the 17th, so this is Easter week. I'm kind of a week behind in this planner. I'm hoping to catch up. I feel like I say that in every video. I will eventually. So I'm going to go ahead and use this kit from Planner Sister Stickers. So I'm not going to talk about Easter in this video, but I will talk about it in Saturday's video, so just make sure that you have your notifications turned on and that you're subscribed and all that so you don't miss it. Because today I have a ridiculous story about getting my car repaired and everything that entails that situation. But I hope you guys had a wonderful Easter. Let me know if you guys did anything special this year or if you have some fun traditions you'd like to share. I would love to know. All right, so first I'm going to start off, I think, with this double full box because I always struggle to decide where it should go. I always put it in the middle and either on the right or the left. That's kind of my go-to, but I think I'm going to switch it up and put it in the bottom left. So I think that's my plan, and I'm going to stick to it for right now. Okay, so the car accident story and getting my car repaired. The car accident story was about a month ago. So in case you missed that or didn't, did I just put those on opposite sides? Did I do that right? Is that right? Or is that wrong? Did I just put, yeah, I did. I was trying to tell. Does it go like this? Yeah. Should we just do that? Okay. There you go. We'll just do this. Don't tell anybody. We don't need to talk about it. Don't start singing that song either. I just realized I put it on the wrong side. I meant to put them there. It didn't happen. Okay, so that happened about a month ago. I was on my way to pick up my son, and there's no coffee sticker. And I was rear-ended by a gentleman, and from then on, I've had things to deal with, not every day, but it's been oh, this happened. So a little while after that, I got a letter in the mail about how I had to replace the car seat because even though my son wasn't in the car, because I hadn't picked him up, I was on my way there. So he wasn't in the car. But they said that those things apparently are only good for I want the other girl on the other side. I like girls on both sides. Oop, might have to trim that one. So they said that those car seats are only good for one hit, so you have to get it replaced. Well, that turned into its own fiasco because then they wanted me to upfront the cost of a new car seat, which, by the way, the one that we have is a little bit older. He's had it for a little bit. I might be cutting off too much. Who knows? We'll see. It's got a white border. It's not going to be a big deal. I don't know why I even worried about it. So I'm looking at the new car seats, knowing full well my son is almost out of his. We're real close to him not even needing anymore. Okay, they're looking both on both sides. My symmetrical people. Isn't it symmetrical? Something like that. The balance. I have balance in this plan with me apparently. Okay, so then they wanted me to upfront the cost of that, and it was going to be $80. And I was like, oh my gosh. And they were like, you have to take the car seat out and you have to cut the straps and going through all this. And I was like, oh my goodness, goodness sakes. Okay. That's a bunny and that's a bunny technically. I think I'm going to go with these two on this side. We'll do this side on this side because the house is over here. I think that's what I want to do. So this is going to go up a little bit. It's going to go right there. And then I need to put this one down. So you had to prove that you bought it before they would send you the money. So you had to, which I'm sure that's because insurance rules at their company, or maybe that's new rules because people take advantage or what have you. I don't know why I'm actually going in the boxes, but it's fine. So got that done. They were able to electronically pay me instead of me waiting for a check. So that was at least a little bit nicer. Is that our theme sticker? I said they were both going to go over here, and then I just realized that. Okay, theme sticker is going to be the door. It'll go down here. That's fine. This one needs to go somewhere in the middle. Okay, we're going to try to place them almost in the same spots in different rows. I think that's fun. That's fun. Okay. And then this one will be the theme sticker, the front door. Okay, we'll do this one. Is it one row down? Yeah, this one right here. Okay. So got that replaced and got that paid for, but it took a couple days to process to the bank account, which, like I said, it's faster than waiting on the mail, that's for sure. Okay, we have headers. We have half boxes. I like to let's lay down the full boxes first, see where we land, and then we can add washi tape. Okay, so going through that, I got the inspection done fairly quickly because I need to get this fixed. I don't want this to take forever. I want to get it done because that's how I am, and I'm a planner, and you guys know that. So, so I scheduled the repair shortly after the inspection. Basically, they estimated like when the part would arrive, and then they scheduled it out from that. And then I need to take a sip. I'm thirsty. 1 second. A sip of tea. You like my cup? It's got polka dots on it. It came with my lunchbox. I know, what a deal. But I had to go and look for one that wasn't broken. That actually happened. I was like, I have to find one that's not broken. Okay, do I want those in the same box? I guess so. I guess so. Okay, we'll put that there. All right, got that done. Then we go on to beige. So, then the car repair shop told me that I need to put this down here because there's no checklist down here. They told me that they didn't have any loaners to give me, so I was going to have to go through Enterprise to get my rental car so I wouldn't miss work. So then they also don't open until it's like after I go to work. So I wasn't sure about drop off, and so the insurance person had to like approve a courtesy day for me so that I could drop off my car the night before and then get the rental car that night so that I could just go to work and do all that. So that was a little bit of stress here and there for sure. And then the insurance only covered the cheapest car, which was a rental car. They only covered $30 a day, which is fine. We drive technically a compact car, but it's a little bit of a larger compact car. Okay, I'm going to drop this one down like I did there. This is looking fun. Okay. So, headers. Should we add headers to all these boxes right quick with tweezers? Okay, we're going to do to-do. We're going to do to-do. So, I'm doing all this stuff like way in advance, like a few weeks in advance. All right, because like I said, I'm a planner. You guys know, here it is. Not for that life, but this one's for Etsy. So then I also got a letter from the insurance saying that they were only going to cover the estimated days that they were going to work on the car. So it was estimated that it was going to take 2 days, but they were acknowledging that I needed the courtesy day rental, so they were okaying 3 days at that point. So that comes into play a little bit later in my story. Because, all right, so fast forward, it's now the week of like the repairs. Like today's Wednesday. So Monday, I'm busy calling people because nobody has called me to confirm anything. So because we scheduled it out, not knowing if the part was going to get there on time. So we needed to go ahead, and I called and verified that the part did get there. We are doing this. So then, okay, check. So then I call Enterprise, make sure that they have a car coming in for me. Yes, they have a car for me. That's what they all tell me. Okay. Then I made sure that they would have a car for me at 4:30 because I was going to pick up my kid, go home, get my husband, because there was no one to like drive me to get the rental car from the repair shop. So I had to get my husband so we could make this all work out. And it kind of made everything take longer because it's like you have to drive back and forth, but it's whatever. All right, now we'll do half boxes and then we'll wing it with some washi tape here and there. Okay, so drop the car off, go to Enterprise. I'm basically there around, I leave around 4, so maybe like 4:15, 4:30. I get there and they tell me, well, we actually aren't going to have a car for you until closer to 5. I'm like, but I called and you said I'm a planner. We don't do this. What are you talking about? No, I didn't whine that bad. It was all in my head. I would never actually say that to a person. So then I was like, all right. So we go home thinking everything was going to go smoothly, right? We go home. My 8-year-old is starting to complain about being hungry, because if you've ever been around an 8-year-old boy, when they are hungry, you know they're hungry because they won't stop telling you about how hungry they are. And that's just the way it goes with 8-year-old boys. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, it's 4:45. I'm not driving all the way over there for them to tell me they still don't have a car. So I call them, and then, I call them, around 4:45. They tell me they still don't have a car. I tell them to go ahead and just call me when they have a car because I was like a little irritated at that point. And so they decided, I think here is good. I don't want it to be all the way at the top because the other ones are. And then they call me. It was like way after 5. It was close to 6. Okay, I was literally freaking out about whether I was gonna have to have like a substitute teacher because I didn't have a car to like get to work and all that stuff. Oh yeah, so before that all happened, when we were trying to pick up the car, headers. We're on to headers. We're trying to pick up the car that they said that they would have. They tried to push an SUV on me, and by push I mean they were like, "Well, we have an SUV ready. That's right now." That was when we were there at 4:30, and I was like, "Okay, does the insurance cover that?" Because like the at-fault insurance was covering everything. And they were like, "No, but you just have to pay an extra $10 a day." And I'm like, "That's $30. No way." I was like, "No, I don't think so." Plus, I'm like, an SUV with our other car, that's going to be a tight fit in our garage. So I was like, no, that's not going to work. So that's why we had to like go back home and wait, because apparently they were trying to get me to take that car. I don't know if that's like a tactic or if he was just trying to be like nice. I have no idea. So I have no idea on his intentions. So fast forward to us actually going and getting a car. So it's like, what is it, almost 6, after 6? Something like that. They close at 6. And so we go ahead and they get me a Nissan Altima. I don't know if you guys know that. I guess you can Google it. I don't know. It was silver, like a bright silver. It looked really cool, and it was like newer, definitely newer. It had like the whole push to start thing and touchscreen and the backing out camera and all the bells and whistles like that. But it was just a really low car, and it definitely was like a compact vehicle. My husband and I are both like tall people, so it was not like a comfortable car. So, but we had a car nonetheless, so I could get to work and pick up my kid from school and do all that stuff, keeping our life at least a little bit normal for the time being. I think I need another sip, and then we'll pick out some washi tape, okay? One more sip. You too. Go ahead, take a drink. Okay, that was more of a gulp. I'm sorry. What are you guys going to do? All right, I have some washi tape here. This one actually is from So Cute Planner. And I liked the brighter blue to it, but then I also grabbed this one too, because you guys know it's like my fave. Okay, I was thinking this brighter one matched the daisies, but this one definitely matches the full boxes better. So probably that one, not this one. And then I did grab a light pink, but that's more of like a mauve-y, rosy pink, so that's not going to work. Those are not going to work. So we'll be throwing in probably these grass ones. Do I like these? No. Maybe this one. See, that has like a pop of dark pink. That's what kind of ruins it for me. Okay, probably these ones. We'll just throw these ones in willy-nilly, I think would be fun. Okay. Oh, also, it was, I forgot about that part. It was, how much? 2,000, I think it was around 2,000 miles past its oil change when they gave it to me. And I was like, okay, I guess that's fine. I mean, the car only had like 60,000 miles on it. I have no idea what year it was. I don't remember. That's not in my brain. Okay, those two will be over here. Hopefully I can squeeze that in. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, I think this one here. We'll just border that one. That looks good. Okay, so all that gets done on Monday. Tuesday, I go to work like normal. I hadn't heard from the dealership on whether my car was like being worked on or anywhere close to being done, but I wasn't really worrying about it just yet because they told me that it was going to take 2 days. So that was the estimated days, and that's what the insurance was going to cover. So if they went longer, I was going to have to like pay for my rental car or miss work. I don't know. So we were trying to figure that out. I don't think either one of these is more narrow than the other. Are they? Okay, this one's a little bit more narrow, so we'll try to squeeze that one up here. We'll put the grass at the bottom, which makes more sense anyway. So I picked this grass washi because there's Easter eggs in it. I'm not sure how well you guys can see it, but there's definitely Easter eggs. And I think bugs. We're going to go all the way to the bottom because that's fun. All right, so then Wednesday, I'm like, okay, today's the day. Today's the day I'm supposed to hear from the repair shop. and get my car back. I'm excited. We didn't go anywhere on Tuesday because I didn't really like the car. So then, so then I'm like, all right. And, oop, you can see the line. Let's white that out. So then I'm like waiting, get off work around, well, school ends for me at like 2:30. So I'm getting off work. Still haven't heard, texting my husband, haven't heard. Trying to figure out what we're going to do if I don't get my car back and starting to worry. So then go to school go to my son's school to pick him up. Why is this not covering? I'm probably being too aggressive. It's fine. That's close enough. Okay. So hadn't heard from him. So then I'm like, I've got my kid, and they literally called me like right then. And so I want to say it was like close to 5, like not close to 5. It was close to 5 by the time we got home. Okay. So they tell me that my car's ready. I have to go home. I have to get my husband. Then we have to go to the repair shop because we have to return the rental car. And like, it's that all over again. And it's like, we just did this on Monday. Goodness sakes. But you got to do what you got to do. All right. So then this one, probably right here. I feel like that's more narrow. Okay. I don't want the same Easter bunnies. We're going to scroll over. Like I'm on a website. I'm going to scroll. Scroll on my planner. Okay. Who are you? Okay. So then, okay. So I get my car back. Everything's fine. They give me like the bill, which is not like a bill for me. And it was a chunk of change, that's for sure. So I'm glad that everything was covered. I am thankful for that. And then got to drive all the way over and then go drop off the car and do all that stuff today. So I finally got everything back. I need to wipe this out. So I got my car back, and I got the car back to Enterprise, and everything went smoothly there. And honestly, I'm really thankful that this was the only stress that I had since I was not injured and my car was not totaled. I know it could have been a lot worse. So I know my frustrations could be very small compared to what other people may have gone through. So if you have a story, I would love to know. I would love to know what you guys have had to go through, whether it's just getting a rental car to go on a vacation and they messed it up. I would like to hear about that too. But if it's about like a serious accident, I mean, I'm so sorry that would have happened to you, for sure. But my husband was really impressed with the paint job on the bumper. He used to work on cars and doing that. So it meant a lot that it was done properly, because my parents had a gold Camry, and they did not paint match it very well. And I just always hated how it looked. It was gold, and it was like 2 different golds, and I just thought it was so tacky. But I guess it was the technology they had at the time, or what have you. And then I will say they also even detailed the wheels, which I did not notice until my husband pointed out, because I don't know, I don't notice that much about cars, I guess. I guess I don't. Okay, who's yelling at me that I missed headers? Because I didn't, so stop yelling. Because there's only one left of each. I think it's usually Patricia. You'll have to yell at me about something else, like this whiteout right here. I'm kidding. But I don't care. I don't care if you yell at me. It's funny. All right. Over here, I usually like to have a sticker that says new releases. Where's the glitter headers? Let's throw down one of those. Let's throw down a pink glitter header at the top here, because that's fun. And then I just had the other headers in my hand. Where did they go? Who did this? Me. Me did this. I did this. There you go. All right. And then I track the orders for Etsy that week. Okay. All right. That looks good to me. But yeah, so I'd love to hear stories about car repairs or rental cars or your Easter stories. I would love to know what is going on with you guys or what has happened. I would love to know. Okay, so this was Easter, so we need to put the Easter clip there, even though it's a different color. And we have to have a rabbit, and then I definitely want to bring in the gnome because there's a gnome in this kit, so I thought that was adorable. April Easter eggs. I need something with Easter eggs. I do think that this matches okay, especially with the yellow over here. I'm going to go with the Easter basket because she has an Easter basket. I think next year I'll make a brown Easter basket. And then, so that covers my eggs. Should I bring in more yellow? Chocolate bunny. Yeah. When in doubt, chocolate bunny, right? Is that what we do? Is that what we do? No, you can't see what I'm doing. There you go. I zoomed in. I don't know if you guys noticed. I also worked on turning autofocus off. I realized we had that on for new release videos, and I didn't realize it was still on for playing with me's. So I'm really sorry if that was like zooming in and out and giving you guys a headache, but there you go. So that's done. You know, new equipment, gotta get used to it. So I hope you'll give me a little grace there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one on Saturday. Bye.